Thank you for joining me for this meditation called The River. I want you to start by getting comfortable, and whatever that means for you is perfect. You can lie down, you can sit down, but I want you to be completely relaxed. Allow yourself any final adjustments. Now I want you to bring your awareness to your face. Allow your forehead to relax. Allow your eyes to relax and all the little muscles around the eyes, just let them go. Relax your cheekbones, release any holding in your jaw. And I want you to let your shoulders just drop down. Let your chest sink. Let your belly be round and happy. Relax all the way down the spine, starting at the neck, working your way down the upper back, the middle back, and the low back. Relax your hips and your buttocks. Release any tension and holding all down the legs and into the feet. Bring your awareness to your arms and make any adjustments there that you need. Allow them to be relaxed and at ease. Possibly allow the palms to be open and pointing upwards if that feels right to you. Now I want you to bring your awareness to your breath. First, just watch it, keeping it as natural as you can. Notice how the breath goes in the nose cold and leaves warm. Now start to elongate the inhale and the exhale, filling the lungs up completely, watching as the shoulders expand back, heart center opens on the inhale. And as you exhale, you allow the breath to completely empty out all the way to the bottom of the belly. Continue this deep breathing, and all I want you to do is listen to the sound of my voice. And as I count from 5 to 0, I want you to notice where the breath hits the number. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now allow your breath to be natural and release your awareness on it. I want you to visualize yourself from top to bottom without judgment. And picture yourself standing next to a beautiful river. Now the river itself symbolizes life and the natural flow of it. The water represents God, the universe, whatever you believe takes you through this life. the flow of it, the universal flow. Now I want you to visualize yourself stepping into this clear, cool water of the river, laying down on your back. You float on top of the water effortlessly, and then the water begins to take you downriver. The river expands wide in some areas and then narrows down. The landscape changes as you float. Like all rivers, there are rocks, there are branches, there are logs, there are things in your life that you bump up against. But the river continues to take you around the bruising of the rocks and down into the comforting, soothing water. It takes you through the branches that cling to you into relief of the continuation of the flow. Now, as you are floating down this river, you can hear up ahead that the water is moving faster. You immediately start to fear going into this fast, angry water. And as you get closer, you know for sure that the water is taking you towards a waterfall, one that could cost you everything, maybe even your life. So in your fear, you start looking around at how to get out of this river. The water's too fast for you to get to the bank, and you notice up ahead there's a branch leaning out over the water, and you position yourself to float right underneath it, and as you're going underneath it, you reach up and you grab onto the branch. There's no way to get to the bank. All you can do is hold on to this branch. The water is pushing you forward, and you are holding on with all that you have. And your hand wrapped tightly around the branch, it aches, it burns. The skin is being rubbed off, and yet you still hold on. All the muscles down that arm, down that side of the body that is holding on so desperately, are just crying out in agony from holding on when the water wants to take you. But you hold because you believe that it is keeping you safe. But as time goes, you can no longer hold on. You have nothing left. Your muscles give up, and your hand releases on its own, and you go into the churning water. You go through the fast pace of it, and you are lifted up and out and over the waterfall. You're sinking down through the air, down into the water, going deep from the impact of the fall. You're kicking your legs up, seeing the light above the water, and you breach it. And you inhale lungfuls of air. You've made it. You're alive. And the river continues to take you, to guide you along. And you feel broken. You feel completely spent. You have nothing left to give. And it occurs to you that maybe if you had let go of the branch sooner, you wouldn't feel so bad as you're floating down the river. And as you continue down this river, you hear the next waterfall approach. And again, you reach for the nearest branch to help save you. But as your hand makes contact with that branch, scarred, tender, you remember all the pain and agony that you went through trying to hold on when it was inevitable you had to go over the fall. So this time you let go sooner. And you keep floating down the river and over the falls, down deep into the water and up into the light. And the river takes you. And as the next waterfall and the next waterfall appear on your journey, you let go sooner and sooner until it occurs to you that you should not reach for the branch. You should trust the water to take you where you need to go. And the branch only causes pain. It only holds you up from the inevitable. And so you no longer reach for the branch. You let go into the river, into the fall, into the depths, and into the light.